Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Rafael Leao. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Fofana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Rafael Leao clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Fofana is going to have a busy time of it.
Shot a goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Modric.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Modric. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
Jimenez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, they're first. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Pulisic, spread it left. Showing good feet. Now there's and the shot! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Füllkrug. Rabiot. Rafael Leao. No goals as yet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pulisic.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now this could be a chance. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Füllkrug. Rafael Leao is onto this. That's very neat. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Milan have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bartasagi. Modric. solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. And here's Füllkrug. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good ball! Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, that's been intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. And he's managed to get free. That looks a good cross. Nkunku, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So a temporary halt to the action. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Driving forward. Pavlovic defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Nkunku. And here's Füllkrug. Now it's Nkunku. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he was quick to react. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Modric. Oh, such a clever touch. Modric with the cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Pulisic. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter...
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
He's found space here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Füllkrug. Nkunku. Pulisic. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Füllkrug. Forward it goes. So what can they make of this? Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pulisic finding himself in space. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Jimenez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Jimenez. That is good alertness. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fofana.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Nkunku.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Chance here to counter. Nicely worked. And he's in on goal. So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
I 90 regolamentari si chiudono con un pareggio, si giocheranno 30 minuti supplementari. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9, numero 11, numero 27. numero 31.
Into extra time we go.
Per il numero 56, il numero 7, il numero
Jimenez
46,
might just make
il
this.
numero 23. Cambio di giocatori.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. De Winter. And it's Saelemaekers for Nkunku. And it's Loftus-Cheek. That pass has been well intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
Oh, he's been shot, surely! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Loftus-Cheek. Spread out to the left. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a pretty loose pass. De Winter kept his eye on it, and he's there. Loftus-Cheek.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao making good progress. Fofana. Nkunku. And here's Saelemaekers. Can he get it through? He has a look out. Saelemaekers. And here's Nkunku. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 19.
And it is half-time in extra time. So was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer. And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Skims one in. Tomori gets it clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Saelemaekers. He's found a way through. And it's Nkunku.
That's good play from him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fofana. Now it's Saelemaekers. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. Could that be it? The definitive final twist. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Supplementari, numero 25. Attenzione, un cambio.
So here comes a substitution. Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Nkunku proves just a little bit too strong. He is just caressing the ball. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, that's nice. Well played. Important challenge, that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a poor throw, that. Picked off with relative ease. Now that's well seen too. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pulisic. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Nkunku could move up a gear here.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Nkunku. Over to the right flank. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Bartesaghi. And it's Fofana. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Rabiot. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao powering forward here. Nkunku. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. And that is well cleared. Pulisic. Pulisic making good progress on the right-hand side. Nkunku. And it's Fofana. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Tries to pass it through. And here's Pulisic. Rabiot. Pulisic. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Nkunku. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Rafael Leao. Nkunku. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Winter calmly anticipates. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, it's come loose. Looking tidy in possession here. He'll try from distance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nkunku. Now this could be a chance. Fofana.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Rafael Leao. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking for options for movement. Jimenez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bartesaghi. Pavlovic. And Bartesaghi. Pavlovic. De Winter. Now Pulisic.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Jimenez. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the...
He's having a shot! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Milan restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
He's in, must be! Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Nkunku. Bartesaghi. And it's Nkunku. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jimenez chasing after it. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fofana. Fofana carries the ball down the right. Has a look and plays it forward. Loftus-Cheek.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jimenez, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, what has happened here? Rabiot. Rafael Leao.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's in plenty of space here. It's out for a goal kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7. Il numero 12.
What's going
Il
wide
numero
left?
56. Attenzione,
Great
un
vision.
cambio.
And he plays one through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nkunku. And here's Rafael Leao.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Nkunku. Showing good feet. And it's Fofana. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 31.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Milan found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition...
Goes for a shot!
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And he's taking no chances there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rafael Leao. Jimenez. Tomori does really well to win the ball there. Salmakers. We are into overtime.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nkunku. And that's it. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Thoughts on what we've just seen?